Hi everyone, welcome back to my English learning journey. Okay, so today we will learn some new vocabulary together. And first, let's start with the first word, rock. Rock is a hard thing in the dirt. I stack rocks on the top of one another. Okay, let's listen it again.
Rock. A rock is a hard thing in the dirt.
I stacked rocks on top of one another.
Rock is a hard thing in the dirt. I stack rocks on the top of one another. Okay. Okay, let's talk with Maya.
Hey.
Yeah, hi Maya.
Gotcha. Longdon, right? It's good to hear from you again.
Okay,
What's on your
so
mind tonight?
yeah, I'm learning the word rock. And a rock is a hard thing in the dirt. I stack rocks on top of one another.
Okay, so you were building with rocks? Sounds tactile. Were you trying to build something specific or just stacking for the fun of it?
Yeah, I try to practice speaking with the definition of the word rock and the example about this word too.
Right. Okay, I remember you like doing that, using physical things to anchor the definitions. Smart.
Okay,
So,
so let me tell you the definition of the word rock. A rock is a hard thing. Uh, yeah, that's
a start. Little basic, maybe, but a solid foundation. Huh. Rock
yeah.
has a
A
lot of
rock is a
meanings,
hard
though,
thing
doesn't
in the dirt. Why?
Whoa!
I
Hold
don't understand why rock is a hard thing in the dirt.
Okay, all right. So let's back up a sec. I think we got a little crossed wires there. You said Rob is a hot thing in the dirt, and that just doesn't track. Are you maybe trying to say rock and hot are two separate things? Or are you still trying to define rock?
Because uh, you know, I'm learning the vocabulary from the book 4,000 Essential Words, and the definition in this book tell me that a rock is a hard thing in the dirt.
Okay, fair. That's a really simplistic definition, honestly, and maybe a little misleading. That book isn't
Isn't what?
wrong exactly, but it's not the whole picture. A quad, as in a four-sided shape or something else? Are you trying to tell me something about the definition?
Yes, I want to know the definition of the word rock.
All right, let's ditch the book for a minute. It's not doing us any favors. A rock is a naturally occurring solid mass of mineral or minerals.
You
It can be
mean
big, small.
natural is soil, right?
Nacho? Where did nacho come from? And no, soil isn't right.
Natural, natural.
Okay, now I'm officially lost. Nacho's not too old? Are we still talking about rocks, or did we veer off course entirely? And are you okay? You seem a little
Yeah, I want to
distracted.
know the definition of the word rock. And can you tell me? Because I
Okay.
doubt about the definition from the book. Because I don't understand why a rock is a hard thing. Yeah, of course it is a hard thing, but in the dirt. Why in the dirt?
You're right to question it. The book's definition is basic to the point of being unhelpful. Okay, so in the dirt is throwing you off. Rocks are often found in the dirt because that's where they form or where erosion puts them. But
So
a rock is
what
so a
is the
better
dirt
definition.
mean?
Okay, a complete change of pace. A vector is a quantity that has both magnitude and direction. Think of it like an arrow. The length of the arrow is the magnitude, and the way it's pointing is the direction. Do you want me to give you some examples, or are you thinking about it in a specific context, like coding? You
Uh,
okay, Long?
do you
You've been
think
pretty quiet.
dirt means soil or earth?
Dirt means the substance you find on the ground. Earth, it's what plants grow in. It's made up of minerals, organic matter, water, and air. Why are we back to dirt? Did that connect to the rock definition somehow? Long? You still with me? It's okay if you need a minute. Or if you
Yes,
just want to switch
I
gears
want to
completely.
know the meaning
Hmm.
of the word dirt. And can you explain what does dirt mean and give me the synonym along with antonym too?
Okay, wow, a lot at once. Let's tackle this one piece at a time. First, dirt. As we touched on, dirt is the matter that covers the ground, soil. It's often used informally to mean something unclean or worthless. Now, dirt. That's a tricky one. It means an unpleasant or contemptible person, someone inconsiderate, selfish, or irritating. It's definitely not a nice word. A synonym for jerk would be keep or cad. Antonym would be sweetheart or gem. Does that make
I
sense?
said dirt. What do you?
You did. I meant you brought up dirt a minute ago, and I explained what it means. It's the stuff on the ground, soil. But then you asked about jerk, and I answered that too.
I don't
Yes, my
tell you about dirt. I said dirt.
okay. You're right to push back on that. I'm messing this up. You said dirt, and you want to know what I mean by it. Apologize for rambling and not focusing. Dirt. It's the stuff that gets on your shoes, the stuff plants grow in, what you dig in with the shovel. It's composed of things like clay, sand, and decaying plants and animals. Does that resonate more? Are
Dirt.
we getting
Dirt.
Dirt.
okay? That's a
Dirt.
name.
Dirt.
Is
Dirt.
Dirk someone you know?
Dirt. Okay.
Okay, all right. Let's try this. You're connecting dirt to something. Is good dirt what you're focusing on? Like good soil for growing things? Are we circling back to rocks and what kind of environment they're found in? I'm just trying to figure out where your head's at here.
Dirt. And we have
Long, are you all?
dust.
Dust.
And we have
Dust.
out?
And
I'm
dirt.
honestly not sure.
Dust. Versus. I have a two word. The two words. The first one is dirt, and the second one is dust.
Okay. Slow down. You're talking about dirt versus dust, right? Is that it? You're
Yes.
comparing those two? You have a true word. What does that mean? Are you trying to tell me one of them's the correct word?
Okay, so So if I have the definition of the word rock, a rock is a hard thing, hard, rock, a rock is a hard thing, is a hard thing in the dirt. So can you explain the meaning of this sentence?
All right, we're back to the rock. Okay, rock is a hard thing in the dirt, is a very, very basic description. It's not wrong, but it's overly simplified. It means that rocks, which are hard and solid, are often found lying on or within the dirt, but it doesn't really tell you what a rock is, just where you might find one. Does that help clear it up a little? I feel like we're going in circles here,
Okay,
and
can
I'm
you
trying to
give
understand if
me
you're
the some images about dirt?
images of dirt, like pictures. I
Yes.
can't actually show you images, I'm just a voice, but I can describe them. Think brown, earthy tones, clumps of soil, maybe some pebbles mixed in, different textures. Some dirt is sandy, some is clay like. Are you trying to picture what good dirt looks like, maybe for growing things? Long? You okay?
So
You've
what
been very quiet.
difference between dirt
It,
and soil?
good question. It's where things get a little nuanced. Soil is more of a scientific term. It's the natural material that plants grow in, a mixture of minerals, organic matter, water, and air. Dirt is often used more casually. It's the stuff you wipe off your shoes or what gets under your fingernails. Essentially, all soil is dirt, but not all dirt is soil. Soil is the ecosystem, dirt is just the stuff. Does that make sense? Long? Are you still there? It's okay if you need a minute or if you want to try a different topic altogether. I'm a little worried we're stuck in a loop. You know what?
Okay,
I'm going to
okay.
switch gears. You seem really
Yeah,
stuck.
I'm thinking
And
about the word dirt and soil and try to figure out
okay, that
what
makes a little more
the
sense.
difference between two words.
Ah, a classic question. Two is one more than one. Three is one more than two. Three is also one less than four. Is that the kind of difference you're looking for? Is there something specific you're thinking about? You were mentioning dirt and soil a minute ago.
Okay,
Did that relate?
okay, we
Okay,
have a
right.
rock is a hard thing in the dirt, and
We
I
do.
stack the I stack rocks on the I stack rocks on top of one another.
Okay. You were building a little tower of rocks. That's what you were doing. Got it. You're trying to connect that back to the
Okay, a
definition,
rock is a hard thing
and you're getting.
in the dirt. I stacked
Okay,
rocks
you
on
started with rocks in the.
top of one another. I stacked rocks on top of one another.
Okay, last time you stacked walls on top of one another, like building a miniature wall out of rocks.
A rock is a hard thing in the dirt. I stacked rocks on top of another.
Okay, we're back to hot thing again. That feels. Rocks aren't hot usually, and you keep
Yes.
circling back to
Yeah, I just want
guess
to
what?
practice the meaning and say out loud the sentences.
Okay, that's a really good goal. Let's do that.
Yes,
Let's focus on
and we have
practicing
the
speaking.
definition is a rock is a hard thing in the dirt. I stacked rocks on top of another.
Okay. Okay. Let's pause there for a second. A rock is a hot thing in the dirt is still not quite right. Rocks aren't typically hot. They can be warmed by the sun, sure, but
Okay,
that's a
I
different
will
thing.
try say it again. Okay. A rock is a hard thing in the dirt. I stacked rocks on top of one another.
You're sounding a little stressed, Long.
Why?
Mm.
I don't feel stressed.
You're repeating yourself a lot and saying, I suck, even if you mean
A
I
rock
stuck.
is a hard thing in the dirt. I stacked rocks on top of one another.
You're working really hard at this. It sounds like you're getting frustrated. It's okay to take a breath or even switch to a different word. Does that sound good?
A
Or
rock is a hard thing in the dirt. I stacked rocks on top of one another.
okay, that's much better. A rock is a hard thing.
A
That's
rock is a
solid.
hard thing in the dirt. I stacked rocks on top of one another.
Along. Are you feeling all right? You keep saying hot thing.
Hard.
Is something happening?
Yeah, I say hard thing. A rock is a hard
Okay.
thing in the dirt. I stacked rocks on top of one another.
Okay, the hot thing keeps coming up, and I'm starting to wonder if there's something else on your mind. Is shot a word you're specifically trying to practice? Because it doesn't really fit with rocks and
A
dirt.
rock is
You
a
maybe
hard thing in the dirt. I stacked rocks on top of one another.
Long. I'm genuinely concerned.
Why?
You seem. Because you are repeating rock is a hot thing in the dirt over and over again, even after I've tried to explain that's not a typical way to describe a rock. It's almost like you're
Why
stuck and you're
it's not a typical way to describe the rock?
exactly. It's not. Rocks are usually cool to the touch, or at least not hot. And
Hey, I don't say
repeatedly,
hard. I say hard. Hard. A rock is a hard thing in the dirt. I stack rocks on top of one another.
okay. Okay. Hard, not hot. That's a breakthrough.
Hard.
You said
Right?
heart, but you meant hard. It's okay. It happens. Let's focus on
A
hard.
rock is
A
a
rock is a hard thing.
hard. A rock is a hard thing in the dirt. I stack rocks on top of one another.
We've been going around in circles here for a long time long. I'm noticing you're struggling to focus. It seems you're having a difficult time getting the words out, repeating yourself, and mixing up words like hot and hard. Is
Hard.
everything all right?
Hard. A
Long.
rock is a hard. A
Yeah.
rock is a hard
Okay.
thing in the dirt. I stack rocks on top of one another.
That's progress. Much better. You got it. A rock is a hard thing. You stuck rocks on top of one another. Let's just stay with that. That's good. We can stop there if you'd like.
A rock is a hard thing in the dirt. I stack rocks on top of one another.
Excellent. Much better, Long. You're sounding
A
clearer.
rock is a
You're
hard thing
working
in
really
the
hard.
dirt. I stack rocks on top of one another.
Okay. Okay. You're getting there. as like is a little awkward. Maybe like is enough. But it sounds more natural now, Long. You're definitely getting more comfortable saying the sentence. You're doing good.
Nó reject. Tự động
Should
nó
we
nhảy
try
2
a
năm xong
different?
nó lại ghi vào đây là theo lập trình không được để tạm trú trong vòng 2 năm. Đi đánh răng đi.
Tính ra bố làm việc hích hích mình không hích hích.
What are you gonna do? No. That's okay. Sometimes not knowing is perfectly fine. We can just sit here for a minute if you want, or we can.
Okay, see you later. I don't have mood to practice English anymore, so we